Today we are going to be doing a Shop My Stash video with me to kind of just refresh what I'm going to be using makeup wise, move in some new items, play with different things so that I'm not using the same products over and over again, I'm not getting bored with them, and that so my other products are getting some love, some use, and I'm able to play with my makeup that way because I am doing a couple of project pans this year. I don't want to get stuck having to just use those products and that's it, and then ignoring everything else. So I think this is a really good pairing to my project pans, is to do a Shop My Stash every now and then. I might try and do this every month or every other month. We'll kind of see how often or frequently I do this, but I did want to do one for this month and just kind of show you my process. What I'm doing is my bathroom drawer, my everyday makeup that I keep in the bathroom. This is what I reach for all of the time. So I have a couple of my tools in the front here, so I'm just going to move those out just so we have a better view of everything. So I have my brushes, I have my sponge, and I have my eyelash curler. So I'm going to take those out. And now you can kind of see everything here a little bit easier. So I have a couple of project pan items in here that are going to be staying because I am going to be working on them until they are finished up. So that one's going to stay. That's my contour kind of product, so I don't need to pull for a new one of those. I also have this setting spray here by It Cosmetics that is also part of my project pan, so I'm going to keep that in here. And then I have this Z palette. In here I have some eyeshadows, I have some blushes, highlights, and I think I'm actually going to put this back and then pull a few things separately from my drawers and move that into my everyday makeup, and then kind of set this aside for now. Although I have really been loving using this cream blush. This drawer we have my blush, bronzers, highlights. So we are going to pick a highlight and a blush. I think I'm going to pull this in for this month. This is another Wet n Wild product, and this one is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. I can't even read it, it's like completely worn off. But this is in Reserve Your Cabana. I think this is supposed to be, yeah, a bronzer, but it is super light and it has a little bit of like a shimmery sheen to it. I don't think it's going to pick up here on camera. But I am going to use this and see if I like using this as a highlight or if this is more of a face powder for me. So I think this will be a good way to test this product out and really just get a good idea of what I want to use it for. So we're going to move that into my everyday makeup in here. For blush, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this Clinique Pinky blush here. And this is in the shade, just pink blush. And I'm going to roll this in and try using this for a little bit. I'm also going to be keeping the two mascaras that I have in here. This NYX Worth the Hype, and then also the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. The Too Faced one is in my project, and this NYX one, I still have a good amount in here, and I don't like to open new mascaras until one is finished up. Next product in here is another one that I'm going to be keeping in here. This one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Under Eye Primer, and I have been using this for when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I'm just wearing eye makeup. I don't really have anything to replace this with, so I am going to keep this in my everyday makeup drawer. The next product is this brow mascara from Essence, and this one I feel like is actually like almost done. I don't know, let's see. I feel like there's not a whole lot left in here, so I kind of feel weird rolling it out. I don't know, I might roll in a brow product along with this one, so I might keep this in here but pull out an additional brow product to use as well. So this top drawer has my brow products in it right here. So I've got a couple here. Trying to think. So we already have kind of like a brow gel kind of thing, so I'm not going to do that one. I kind of feel like I want to play with a pencil. I really enjoy using brow pencils, and I haven't used one for a little bit, so I kind of want to use one of these again. So I'm going to pull out this Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Taupe. I remember really liking this, so I'm going to pull this out and put this into my everyday routine products. Then I have this eyeshadow here, which is also in my product pan, so I will be keeping this in here. So let me kind of go back and try and reorganize this a little bit. I might switch that up still on how this kind of goes, but I'm just trying to go this way. And then I also have this little foil packet sample of the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin, and this is also in my project pan as well, so I'm going to be keeping this in here. Then I have my Derma Blend powder that I've been using. I actually really have been enjoying this one. I think I am going to rotate this out though, because I want to give that bareMinerals Mineral Veil powder another try. So I'm going to take this out and roll that one in. I might roll this back in at some point sooner rather than later, just to use it again, but I do want to give the other one more of a try. And I feel like if I have them both in my everyday makeup drawer, then I'm not gonna use them enough. So I feel like I need to put this one back and move that one in to kind of make sure that I use it. So here's the bareMinerals Mineral Veil, and I'm going to be bringing this in to use for the next little bit. Next is this Physicians Formula Little Quad that I have been working on, and these two shadows are used up. This one I've hit pan on. I am trying to work on this one, so I am going to keep this one in here. I'm not going to switch this out yet because I know that if I do, this won't be done by the end of the year, and that is my goal. I think I might switch this one out. I've used it for this past month, and I want to try something a little bit different. This isn't my absolute favorite. I'm going to swap it out with another brown eyeliner, and this one is from Ulta, and I just kind of want to compare the two. So this one is in black brown, and this one is my lip liner from KKW Beauty, and this is in my project pan, so I am going to be keeping this in here. I have this Beauty Brush lip gloss that I'm also going to be keeping in my everyday makeup drawer because this is also part of that same project pan. And then I have this, which all the wording has rubbed off on it, but this is a Flesh Stick Highlight in color Pinky. I've been loving using this, but I think I should switch it up a little bit, try some other highlights in my collection, and I can always come back to this. But I do really like this, but I think it's a good idea to just use my other highlights that I have. I also have my It Cosmetics by Under Eye Concealer, again in a project, so we'll be keeping that one. I have been also using this primer by Benefit, their Professional Hydrate one. I am going to be switching this out for another primer. I do like it, but I want to try something else for this month. So let's see what else I have to switch it out for. Okay, so after doing the declutter, I actually don't have a lot in here, but I do want to try something different. So I'm going to try out and use this Urban Decay Face Primer Longwear Foundation Grip. And then I'm going to be putting this back into my makeup collection. Last product in here that we are going to talk about is the foundation that I'm currently using. And that is this Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation. I only have one other foundation, and I was thinking of actually just keeping this in, but I actually want to try the other one again and see which one I like better, and then I might just continue to use the one that I like better. I know that kind of sounds a little bit silly just because I have two, so I'll eventually use them both up, but I want to test out my NYX one that I have, which is this one right here. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade Light Porcelain. Now we have everything switched out. I am going to organize this up real quick. Okay, so I think this is kind of how I'm going to keep it organized for now. I was thinking of putting these kind of back here where I had the Z palette, but I feel like it might be a little bit difficult to take out, so this makes things a little bit easier. I have kind of my face products over here, so my foundation, my concealer, I've got some little tools back here. I've got like my pencil products. So I've got brows, lip liner, and eyeliner. Mascaras, I have my brow mascara. I have this little under eye primer. I have my eyeshadow here. I have another eyeshadow here because it didn't fit over in this section. And then I have my eye primer back behind that. I just set these here. I don't know, I might end up moving them over here eventually. We'll kind of see once I put it in the brushes. And then I have my lip gloss, my face primer, and then my blush over here. Now let's put in the brushes and stuff. I'm gonna move these back over here so we have a little bit more room. Okay. There we go, all done. That is everything for my makeup drawer that I will be using for the next month or so until I do another Shop My Stash and switch things up again. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This is just a really good idea to swap things so that everything is being used in your collection. You're not neglecting anything, letting anything go bad. After doing my makeup declutter, I was really shocked at how much makeup I had that had gone bad already, and I just want to try and avoid that as much as possible. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell if you're interested in my videos. I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. I'll see y'all later.